great win for us for sure. Being back here at home, with the season winding down, we talk about February mentality you have to have, and just really proud of this group for. We came out ready to go. Georgetown did a heck of a job there in the second half, taking the lead, and I was really proud of the group for getting together, reconnecting, and taking the game in the end.
Jasmine, a very effective first half, and congratulations on tying your career high. What do you think made you so effective in that first half?
Honestly, I think it's just the trust for my teammates. We're gonna let each other know that we're gonna take good shots for each other, and they were giving me the ball in the spots that I was open, so I was gonna shoot them. And I mean, I was lucky I made my first shot, so I kind of got going early, but I was like, let me keep shooting until they stop me. So it was good for us in the first half.
So in the second half, it looked like the focus of the defense was on you. So what did you concentrate on trying to contribute when you weren't scoring as much?
Yeah, creating for my teammates for sure. There's a couple times within the ball screens they were trying to trap me, so hitting Danae and just finding the open person is probably the biggest thing that I focus on.
How much of this did they give the team to see the other players then starting to contribute on the offensive end of the floor?
It's amazing.
Can you talk about the offense a little bit, because I know it struggled through a little bit tonight, and how you were able to break the defense, because at times it seems like you were the only one who could. Can you talk about the kind of breakdown of the motion offense at times?
Me, Jazz take that
Either,
one.
yeah.
Coach Jazz on the floor. Yeah, well, we had recognized one thing about Georgetown, just how they try and speed you up, and we talked about it. Obviously it's a short period of time you have to prepare for the next game, and just trying to recognize different areas we could get looks. Again, I think the matchup early for Jazz opened things up. She took advantage. They made the adjustment with putting Kelsey on her in the second half, which is she's a very disruptive defender, and then just finding some other openings. I think, for us it continues for others to feel confident. We rely so much on Jasmine and Maddie Weber to take the most shots for us and get the most looks, but they're fueling confidence in the others, and I think Ryan Allen did a great job today stepping in, knocking down some shots. Even Danae Carter settled in, finding her gaps, and then I'd say finishing the game off. Maddie Burke, I'm so happy to see her knock down that three. It just opens the game up for us tremendously, and it frees them up a little bit. I do feel Jazz was recognizing things early and took it into her hands, but continuing to play team basketball for sure.
Jasmine, congratulations on tying a career high. In the beginning of the game, when Ariel Jenkins picked up 2 fouls, it seemed like you guys really attacked the rim when she was out of the game. How much was that a difference maker in the first half for you to get off to a hot start, for the team to get off to a hot start?
I mean, it's everything. We're going to take advantage of any situation on the court. Whoever's in, we're going to keep picking at them and make it tough for them to guard us. Denise calls great things that are always going to get us open. So honestly, it was her, but there was other players too. Just keep picking at the mismatches, and we're going to keep shooting our shots.
Denise, how much do you credit the defense, especially
Yes.
coming down the stretch and they took the lead? How much do you credit the defense?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, just some of their individual plays that they made were tough. You had backing down Kelsey backing it down, and just even Danae was asking me. She's like, "What am I supposed to do there?" Nothing. That was an incredible shot that she had made. Big difference was we didn't bail her out. I think that was it in the fourth, the last 6 minutes. Not putting them on the foul line. They were locked in, just communicating through. We felt to go with them. They needed a breather, we're going to call a timeout, but we felt that they were on the same page with what needed to be executed defensively. And again, they were looking for some of those fouls. Felt we did a good job holding our ground and finishing with the rebound. That's the biggest piece. You get the rebound, you give yourself that opportunity to get down and run some more offense.
Coach, how's it feel to be in these type of games, grinding it out, knowing that your potential NCAA tournament hopes are on the line?
Yeah, I mean, of course, every game is huge, and it's, the players recognize that. We tell them each practice, what we're preparing for. That next game is the biggest game, and there is a lot on the line. And they're in a situation. You put excitement behind it as opposed to that pressure. It is a pressure to perform, but that's a motivational factor as well. So just really pleased with their intent each day in practice, on and off the court. They're in there in the weight room, they're in the training room doing whatever's necessary. As we said it, Jasmine as a freshman, it's a long season, and she each day is brand new to her. She hasn't experienced it before, but you can see it. She's just wanting to get to the next one, and you have that leadership. So Maddie Burke is tremendous, just in her attitude and her commitment. She shows up every practice as if she's a freshman, like seeing what's going on. And when you have that, it's contagious, and everyone's following that lead.
So if you look at that stat sheet, how important was it and how much do you take out of it that almost everyone that played had at least one assist?
Yes. Well, we talked about that. That was the last thing we had said in the locker room. 17 assists on 24 shots. That just shows when we move the basketball, we're hard to guard. Everyone being a threat and an option, looking for it. Even we didn't turn the ball over too often. It was down the stretch. We had a couple turnovers. I had said like Burke should have taken the shot. She had that opportunity, and then us just trying to play keep away got a little sloppy. But I was pleased with that as well, limiting our turnovers, giving ourselves a chance to get a shot each possession.
Jasmine, how tough was it being on the floor against Kelsey Ransom, especially in the second half? Are you proud of the way the team adjusted into the game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's strong, bigger than me. She's tough. She's a very good defender, and she did a good job at making it tougher for me in the second half. But I think that was actually really big for us because we were able to feed the other players. Like Webb really got going in the second half because now she has a mismatch. So, I mean, she can come and guard me, but anyone else is going to be willing to take any shot. So.
Anything else?
Coach,
Last question.
I remember in the beginning of the season, the middle of the season, you said, full 40 minutes is needed and try to get the players to that finish line. Now Villanova's won 8 of its last 10 contests. You give up a lead late, but then you battle back and end up going the way to win the game. I know you talked a little bit about it earlier, kind of being on the bubble now, but what are your thoughts on the team's current position, and what has been the biggest reason in your mind for this surge over the last 10 games?
Yeah, obviously an attitude, just having the mindset, the mental toughness piece to get yourselves through when it's not going your way. And the reality of it is it's time. This, you could say as much as you want, we have some experienced players, but not together, and you're relying so much for them to figure each other out on the floor, and the chemistry piece, it takes time. Again, when you're willing to commit, and you just have the right attitude about it, and this group has had that attitude from the beginning. They may not have been rewarded with the results early, but it's a long season, and Big East is the most important. So you want to finish, keep climbing. That's what we talk about. Continue just to climb. Put yourselves in the best position possible. The results will take care of themselves.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congrats on the win.